I'm live. Well, these assholes wanted me to call SSI. My phone is dead. It was dead 15 minutes. In 15 minutes, this phone was dead. 15 minutes. Now I'm going to write the bitch and tell her my phone is dead in 15 minutes. My phone died after 15 minutes. I'll send you the freaking video. Come on now. What the fuck? Where's the damn fucking... Come on. What the hell? Jeez. Uh, Stop. Fucking dumb shit. I am pissed, man. The fuck? These people are fucking ridiculous, man. I told her the damn phone was gonna drop. S. Batchelder. SBACH. There. My phone died after 15 minutes. Come on, bitch. My phone died after 15 minutes. And I'm putting this stuff all online, man. I want everybody to see these people, man. I want you to know who they are. There's the fucking address right there. Okay? I'm tired of this. I don't know why they don't want to talk to Section 8. I don't know why Section 8 don't want to talk to them. That's what they're telling me. Section 8 don't want, they can't get a hold of Section 8. That's where their money comes from for the paying the rent. Something don't smell right with this. It don't. Now I can wait for the stupid idiot girl to call me back. I don't care. I'm tired of people treating me like this shit. It's the same thing they did when the elevator was down. They send you a fucking check in the mail, and I can't get in the damn elevator to go down to the mailbox and get the mail. And they knew I couldn't get out of here because I had a cat. They couldn't put me in a hotel. And they weren't going to send me up to a ghetto hotel right in the middle of crack town. That's where they were going to send us, up in the middle of crack town. I need to get a lawyer. I keep telling you guys this. I need a fucking lawyer. Okay? Told her the damn shit was going to happen, man. The fuck? I'm not going to fucking let you make me out to be crazy. I know what's going to happen, and you're telling me to do the same fucking thing all the time. What the fuck? Yeah, my phone just died. The reason I'm calling is they put it in the cradle for a couple of minutes. Okay? I'm going to stay on here until it dies. I'm going to show you how long it takes. All right, I was only on the phone for like 15 minutes max. You hear a little beep, that means it's dying. I'm going to send you a picture of it. Okay? Do I have to do all that to prove myself? You're making me look crazy by making me do stuff over and over again and get here. Hear that beep? That means my battery's dying. Okay? So I got to plug this back in the cradle in case I have a freaking heart attack. Have a nice day. Tired of their bullshit. I'm seriously tired of their bullshit, man. They treat you like you're fucking shit in this place, man. I'm not a piece of meat. I'm a fucking human being. I'm tired of being treated like that. The only reason that I talked to this one lady is because they put her at the bottom because she's the buffer zone between me and them. She's a nice person. Okay? The other ones are just care about this. That's all they fucking care about. They're $4 million in the fucking hole right now. And she was quiet the whole time I was talking about this. She had nothing to say about it. Usually they try to say this and that. No, she have nothing to say about it. Okay? I'm getting sick and tired of this shit. I'm gonna blow a fucking gasket because of this shit. I'm not very excitable anymore, but this has been building up since 20 fucking 15. 10 years. They fucked me bringing me in here. But I accepted it. I did what I could. I tried to get the rent paid on time. I had to get my money straightened out coming back in here. Okay? I had to get my money straightened out because they took my money in the freaking nursing home. Then I got all that back pay and bought a new computer and stuff. These people are disgusting, man. Savannah's a nice lady. I gotta give it to her. She's really nice. But the other ladies, some of the people over there are disgusting, man. They look down on us. I can tell by when we have their little meetings and they come down there and they all look down on us. Like we're some kind of fucking meat for their fucking plate. I wish I had a lawyer. I'd crawl up their asses with a microscope, man. I swear to God I would. I'd hit them with discrimination and fucking everything else, man. Discriminate against the handicapped. I had a fucking private owner in the other building. He treated us 10 times better, 100 million times better, man. I get a high and a buy from the man. Shake hands with the guy. Talk to him like me, like I'm talking to my friends. Even though he was my landlord. He was amicable. These people are fucking goddamn robots. I'm tired of this shit, man. And then they're gonna say I'm abusing them. Fuck you. I've been abused in here for almost 10 fucking years with your bullshit. They blocked me from their Facebook site because I told them that it was mandatory. It was by law. They have to give me fucking rent receipts. I know they're being sued. They're being hit from every fucking angle right now. I guarantee it. You don't lose a fucking $4 million in a year without something fucking major happening in that company. Okay? You don't. Someone's sucking up the money somewhere. They, they told me we were going to get ahead all of Section 8 months ago. Months ago, not days ago, months ago. We'll get hold of Section 8, find out who your case manager is. They haven't done it yet. They don't give a fuck. They're all lip service. I'm tired of this shit. In Jesus' name, I wish someone would help me, man. Seriously. Seriously. I'm seriously tired of all this shit, man. I just dropped some stuff to some other people, man, on Facebook. I hope someone just does something, man. I'm serious, man. I'm about ready to cry. I'm so frustrated with these assholes. I'll move the fuck up out of here and take my cat and move the fuck up out of here, and I will fucking sue them. I will sue them because they pretty much forced me. I'd rather live on the street. I get treated better out there. We treated better out there. I did better out there. In the name of Jesus, why don't somebody go after these people, man? Why don't some of you rich assholes come over here and fucking see what the fuck you're doing with your fucking money, with your $1 billion fucking housing over here? You're a bunch of greedy fucks, man. God's gonna take care of you, dude. My ex-wife had a saying, "God do not like ugly, man." And this, never seen such an ugly company in my life, man. I've worked for some ugly companies, and I've never seen an uglier company in my life. That whole company is fucking disgusting, man. And I sent it out to a couple of people. I hope it just keeps going. I'm gonna go back on and talk to these people, my cousin included. I'm really tired of all this, man. And I can't be the only one. I can't be. I can't be. There's got to be other disabled people that are frustrated with these fuckers in their whole organization. They can't move out. They're stuck in the situation that they're in. And even if I was gonna move out, even if I wouldn't move out, because I'll make them motherfuckers pay for this shit, man. I'll make their life fucking a living hell legally. There's nothing they can do about taking. They cannot take my renter's rights. I don't care how many fucking contracts I sign. Those parts of the contract are fucking null and void, and they know it. Their lawyers know it. They don't want to take that shit to court. Because I guarantee you, once that shit goes into court, if they don't get the right judge, boom, it's gone. They're gonna be fucking their hands. They're gonna tie their fucking hands. If I had the money, I'd take this shit all the way to fucking Supreme Court of the United States, man. I'd take this one contract all the way to the Supreme Court. Or the appellate court in California is pretty constitutional. They violate federal laws, not just state laws. I'm under federal Section 8, and they're violating my renter's rights under federal law and state law. That's two fucking charges right there against this company, man. I don't care how many contracts I sign. You can't force someone to sign a contract to take their fucking rights away. That's called fucking duress. That's illegal. That's legal and binding, man. That's a legal fact. Duress is a legal fact, and I don't even have to prove it in this case. I can't move in unless I sign a contract. And you go into any court, it's gonna be like that. You can't move in unless you sign a contract. Any place. Same with a house. You can't buy the house unless you sign a contract. They can't take your rights away in that contract if you have to sign it. That's duress. It's a basic freaking legal. It's a basic legal tenet, a precedent. It's in the fucking Constitution. No, she waited until she waited until like about 4 o'clock to do it. They get off at 4 o'clock. Okay. I called them yesterday at what time? I made a video when I called them. I believe I called them in the morning. And it took them all the way till 4 o'clock, and it's Wednesday. Tomorrow's their last day of work. Tomorrow's their Friday. So they probably won't even do shit all day. They go, oh, we don't. No. I know how the workplace is, man. You do all kinds of shit during the week, but once that Friday comes, you lax. I don't care what kind of job you got, man. That's like inbred in human beings, the Friday workday stuff. That's why people that work hard on a Friday usually get promoted. People that work hard all day, they usually get promoted. These people, it's the color of their fucking. They got the white girl at the bottom of the heap over there too. They got the white girl at the bottom of the heap. So even though she's a woman under DEI, she's at the bottom of the heap. She's at the bottom of the heap. That's disgusting, man. That's disgusting. And they're pushing that DEI bullshit all over the place. They're pushing it into fucking homeless agencies. I have nothing against people being who the fuck they are, but you don't fucking discriminate because they're that way. Because people don't like that. That's discrimination when you discriminate against people for not being something. I'm not gay. I'm not black. I'm a straight white Christian male. I don't even like to use those terms, man. I'm just a freaking Christian man. I shouldn't even have to use those terms. It's Christian right there should tell you I'm not gay. And then you got these stupid people claiming to be Christian and supporting all this crap. And you know, when the Bible says you have to hate the people, but if they're not going to repent, you don't have to hang out with them. You don't have to acknowledge them. If they were getting beat up on the street, you have to save them. Okay, you do have to do something like that. That's part of the love, man. You want to live like this, fine. If you're getting beat up, I'll pull you out of that harm. That don't mean I love you. That don't mean I want to take warm showers to the wee hours of the morning with you. The only reason I could call it back is I put it in the cradle for about 5 minutes. Now this shit's gonna take like 15 or almost 2 hours to fucking charge. I got enough of their charge to make a phone call. And I showed you it was dead. I showed you at the beginning of this. It was dead. And I was only on the phone for like 10, 15 minutes. And I keep telling them, this phone's going to die. I don't remember my freaking password to get into the site. I don't want to make a mistake with the password trying to get into SSI. It's not a fucking email account. The fuck, man? They know it's hard for people to get a hold of these people. They know it. If they don't, they're disconnected from fucking reality. Need to come out of their fucking bubbles and start listening to us down here. I'm really tired of this crap, man. I really am. I mean, I, I'm serious. I'm totally serious. totally serious. I'm just fed up with this, man. I'm just totally freaking fed up, man. Man, I can't afford a new computer. I was trying to save money by these idiots fucking I was trying to save money by these I was trying to save money by paying ahead on a rent so I can get maybe a couple, maybe 4 or 5 months ahead on a rent, and at some future date I can take that money and buy a freaking computer. I don't even know what to do anymore sometimes, man. For the first time I need fucking help with something, I can't get anybody to fucking talk to you. I don't know what to do anymore sometimes. I mean, this is just a freaking rant right now. I doubt if anyone will pop over here. I doubt it at all, man. People have become so disconnected from each other. We don't even talk to each other offline anymore. I'm serious. You know, we don't even talk to each other offline anymore. It's kind of like ridiculous. You know, if it was even 5 years ago, I could go knock on my neighbor's door and say, "Hey, look, man, I need help with this or need help with that." I don't even know my neighbors, man. I don't trust half of them because they're all freaking new people, man. And the way these guys are going around here, they just they letting anybody in here. Or get asked for help and get stabbed in the face. I mean, I just don't know what else to do, man. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I need to get a lawyer, but none of these lawyers out here in California take care of this because they get paid off. They'll make more money by not defending me in the back end by defending me. If everybody thinks I'm just too pessimistic, I already went to legal aid about this contract. Legal aid told me it was illegal. I'm like, how is it legal if they're taking my renter's rights away from me and I have to sign a contract? That didn't even make, and that's legal aid. So I know they're getting money in the back end. They're getting paid off by all these people to be nice, to play nice with the nonprofits. And maybe I'll just sit online for a while, just watch shit, watch TV or something. I don't know. I can't overheat this computer either. So, and running all this stuff overheats my computer. Running the camera, being live, and going online, it all overheats my computer. I swear to God, Satan just cursed 2024. I was having a good year all the way up until it turned 2024, and then everything went. Yeah. Seriously, I had money saved up. I had a little bit of cash in my pocket. I had I had I had money to do laundry every week. I could do laundry, not every month, every week. I could do laundry. We were keeping the place a little bit cleaner, and all of a sudden this year hit, and everything went to shit. Everything went to shit. I mean, I tried to get money ahead, so I have a buffer. Okay, I have a buffer. I know what they're doing. They're doing some shit behind the fucking scenes, man. That's why they're mostly quiet. I've been through some of this shit before too. Like before they kick you out of a shelter, they shut up on your ass. All these nonprofits treat human beings the same way, like shit. You shouldn't have a nonprofit for human beings, man. Or you should be strict regulations for nonprofits for human beings, especially the way you treat people, man. They're running around a homeless agency calling everybody on the street mentally ill. Everybody. Okay? Everybody. Everybody's either mentally ill or drug addict or both. That's what they're saying at the homeless agency. They're convincing the neighborhood of this stuff. They're letting the they're letting the dope beats run through the neighborhoods. Okay, there's good people on the street that are just down on their fucking luck and breaking right now. Then you get the broken idiots out here. They're highlighting them motherfuckers because all the good people they're either in a shelter or they don't come out in public. You wouldn't even know half these some of these people were homeless unless you saw them carrying a gear on their back. Meanwhile, you guys are out there with this community thing in Santa Monica filming all the fucked up homeless. Why don't you film some of the good people out there, man? Why don't you look for some? Seriously, man. Not everybody out there is a dope fiend, man. Not everybody out there is insane. You're doing the same crap you did when I was homeless, man. Try to make the homeless out to be the bad guy. The bad guys are the motherfuckers that are raising the rent through the fucking roof. Those are the bad guys, man. Those are the bad guys. All you real estate fuckers out there, fuck you, man. God's going to take everything from you, man. That's not a prediction. That's a motherfucking spoiler, man. The pendulum is swinging back to logical and decent now. It's gonna be like that for a while, for a little bit, and then it's just gonna hit the fan again. All you people out there, all you people, oh, you're a liberal. No, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Oh, you staunch conservative? You're not fucking conservative. You believe the same shit I believe. The only difference is I'm a live and let live attitude, and you want to enforce everything, man. Instead of just letting the shit go for a minute, and then when it gets out of hand, you go after. You're the ones that didn't go after it when it was getting out of fucking hand either, man. You were just accepting the shit too. I just go out there and just fucking hold the sign up, man. Just go out there and fucking bring my cat out there and hold the sign up, man. Green Corporation Santa Monica needs a fucking audit. That's all I put on the sign. It's a forensic audit. Green Corporation Santa Monica needs a forensic audit. People's concerned needs a forensic audit. They guarantee you all that shit's gonna lead right back to fucking City Hall. Same with the fucking shit you got at the top. It's the same structure, man. Same fucking structure. Same criminal enterprise. I don't even know what to say anymore, man. I just don't know what the fuck to say anymore. I've lost all faith in humanity, Lord. I have. Even people that call themselves Christians, man. I swear. All people that don't do this and don't, they just as bad as the people that do. They're just as bad as people that do. I might not be a perfect Christian, but at least I know I'm not perfect, man. I know I need Christ. And yeah, I smoke tobacco, I smoke weed, I drink coffee, but at least I try to act like God. At least I try to be nice like Christ. I try to accept people. And I'm not talking about the way they're talking about accepting everybody. I don't accept the abominations. I don't. Doesn't mean I can't talk to the person or if they want to talk. But once they cross that line, I'm gonna walk away. Everybody's got this version of Christ like modern day hippie or some shit. Christ wasn't no hippie, man. Christ told you, man. He insulted the hierarchy, man. He called the Jewish religious hierarchy a brood of vipers, man. He insulted them to their faces. He went as far as to whip people and to overturn tables in his temple. Well, tell me Christ was a pacifist, dude. Christ was not a pacifist. He wasn't an activist. He was God in the flesh. And I firmly believe that. Like I said, I don't even worry about not being on Facebook. Geez, I'll sit here and watch videos all day, play in the comments section, talk to people in the comments section. I don't give a shit. I'm easy to please in that sense. I'd rather sometimes if there was no internet, I'd be sitting there reading a freaking book. I'd probably be building my library right now. God gave me the ability to self-teach. My baby over here is fucking getting sicker and sicker because of the fucking the shit that goes on inside here. I'm not talking about the weed smoking. All that shit's contained. All that stuff, this place gets aired out on a daily fucking basis. I'll go open that door. I'll open that door in probably about 20 minutes or so. Open the door and get the breeze in there, blow all the smoke out and everything. That door is open. That door is closed just because I closed it. I was gonna lay down until I got that phone call. And like I showed you at the beginning of the video, man, I showed you the battery died after 15 fucking minutes. I can't sit on the phone with these people and they don't call you back. That's a government agency. I get callbacks from all these corporations. So I don't sit on the phone all day. They used to call you back in SSI. And these guys over here know that shit too. They know it. Oh, you gotta go on. I don't remember my password. I'm not gonna sit here and fuck up trying to get into a government website and mess up a password. I could do it on Facebook or something like that, but not on a government website. I'm not gonna do that, man. The fuck? This is total freaking discrimination of the fucking handicapped by the VA and these guys. Sometimes I wish God would just fucking help me. Send me in a direction where I can fight this. Give me some troops. In Jesus' name, give me people to help me. I don't mean the weird freaks and weirdos out there, God. I didn't see Freya online, or I would have dumped on her too and had her come over here. I need a freaking lawyer. There's a class action suit waiting to fucking happen over here. If they haven't already gotten one, you get one class action suit after another. These guys they're gonna bury these assholes and fire all of them. That's what needs to happen. They need to clean house in this agency. Top to bottom, man, and the board of directors too. I guarantee you they're up to their eyeballs in all this crap too. I'm not a piece of fucking meat for you guys to make your fucking money off of, man. I'm not your fucking prostitute. If I had any kind of money, Lord, I would already be on these guys. I call a city council member. They don't want to call me back. I'm putting up this with this in 2015. Since I got out of a nursing home. I got out of a nursing home and I already they didn't put the handicap. It took them 6 months to put the handicap bars up. This is a mega corporation now. This isn't like a mom and pop business. Okay? They're clocking uh 10 figure wait, million is what, seven, eight, nine. They're clocking 9 figures a year. Yeah, a lot of it goes right back into the company. And they only show a profit of a million or $2 every year. Where's that other 9 figures going? I know it ain't all going into back into work back here, back to the people that give them the money, which is where it's supposed. It's allotted to us, not to them. That money's our allotment. They don't like to hear that shit. They know it. They know it at the top. They don't like to hear it. They don't like to hear it. Legal, no, legally, I guarantee you, when it goes all the way down to the base bottom line, that's an allotment for everybody in here to pay our rent. Okay, the any disability money, the grant money, that's an allotment for the person living in the apartment, not their salary. I'm not saying they shouldn't get paid, but no, the way they're no. That's crony capitalism going on at the top. That's straight up crony capitalism. I used to say I'm a Marine. I believe in payback, but I don't get payback. Huh? I don't. I let God handle it. He's angry right now. I guarantee God's angry right now. He's looking across this world and he's going, "What are you doing to my creation? What are you doing to yourselves?" That's what he's doing right now. He's heartbroken and angry. Just like you would be heartbroken if something happened to one of your kids or one of your animals. You'd be heartbroken and angry if they were destroying themselves. Like I'm heartbroken about my cat. She can't help it. I don't know what's wrong with her. I know she got twitchy back syndrome. I didn't do anything to bring that on. I treated her like gold. You can ask anybody who knows me. I treat that cat like a piece of gold. That cat saved my life. That's why I wanted it. That's why I needed it. If I didn't need it, God wouldn't have given it to me. God doesn't supply my wants, He supplies my needs. What I need to do is get these people straightened out by any legal and moral means necessary. These people need to be exposed. You need to quit coddling these people at the top. They're not doing anything but virtue signaling at the top. There ain't no virtue up there, man. They may have one or two. That lady Savannah, even though I called her a bitch, that lady Savannah's a nice lady. She is. She's a very nice, personable woman. She's on the inside, and I can see what's going on in her head. I can look right in her eyes, and I can study. I've studied her while she's moving while we were in there. I'm very good at reading people. Very good. Homelessness gave me that ability, and I had to read people in a split second out there. She's a nice person, and she's caught up in a bunch of shit. She needs the money, probably needs the money, thinks she's doing good. But deep down inside, I guarantee you, she knows there's something wrong with the picture she's in. There's probably other people up in there. That's why they have a turnover of all these managers. They all see something's wrong, man. They split. If I was inside of a criminal organization, I want to be the hell up out of here too. I'd be in and out real quick. I've been making my cash and gone as soon as I realize that they're running a scam at the top. As soon as I walk into a real estate place and I'm a part-time manager, come on, man. I don't care what that contract says, unless they're doing it out there in the private sector now. That's what I'm saying. Everything happens here first. They mess with the lowlies, the people they think don't see them pissing on them. We're the ones that notice it first. And then when we bring it up on the street, people call us crazy and shit. Now you're starting to see firsthand with all the homelessness, the overabundance of homelessness, and you got all these agencies out here sucking up billions of dollars every year. What are they doing? Fucking cloning people and putting them on the street? I mean, fuck, man. I ain't never been so. Even on the street, I ain't never been so fucking pissed off, man. And I pretty much was present, not present, but I watched people die on the street, and I watched people get murdered on the street. Not physically saw them, but knew the people that were murdered, and the people that murdered them, they came after me too, because I was trying to stop them from fucking with the little kids out there. That's documented in police reports. I've been dealing with these guys since 2015. December 26, 2015 is the day I moved in here. I remember the first day I moved in here, and I remember the first day I got off the street. January 17th. It was on my brother's birthday, or around my brother's, no, it was around my brother's birthday. He's January 17th, I believe. I don't remember. I've been disconnected from my immediate family for so long. I talk to my cousins, that's about it. When people think I don't go outside, I do go outside. I go outside at least once or twice, more than once or twice a week, about 4 or 5 times a week. I'm out that door. I see what's going on out there. I talk to people, and everybody feels the same way out there. They're tired of all the crap. Like I said, that lady at the top, whatever hell her name is, that fat lady at the top, I don't care. She looks fat to me. I don't care. I'm tired of fucking being polite to people, man. Seriously tired of it. When that woman come down here and treat me like a child, when they had their little meeting, treat us like a bunch of fucking children, not your fucking child. I could be your fucking father, but you don't respect your elders. You tell that right away. Probably one of them stupid feminist bitches. I don't need a man. Yeah, well, how about if a man took? How about if every man in the fucking world took a day off for about a month? That includes the fucking simps in your office. So I guarantee you, none of the men are standing up to you. You ain't no girl boss. You're a criminal. You're a fucking criminal. You're idiot. You're just running that shit for the money. You're like the lady that ran BLM. You probably got a mansion somewhere. You're probably getting all kinds of backdoor money to do this shit too. I had a dream to become a computer animator. I had a dream to become a freelance animator. I'm good at what I do. I might not be excellent. I might not be top of the line, but I'm good enough to get in the door. I'm good enough to teach. I'm good enough to learn. Wait, I'm damn sure good enough to learn. I love to learn. I love to learn. I love it. Love it. Love it. I'm curious like a child. I never lost that. That's how you lose your creative edge. You lose your curiosity. And my curiosity has been sated in a bunch of places. So you can't say I'm not experienced in life. You mean the homeless industrial complex? So you've never been homeless. going out there came out there. Come on now. Yeah, I'm dropping a comment on this Santa Monica close up. I've even called the city councilman about some of this crap that's going on in the low income housing. What's going to happen is they're going to start pushing all the fucking low income housing people out, stuffing them on the street, and sticking the illegals in there like they're doing in the other cities. Guarantee it's going to happen. It's going to happen right here in LA, right here in LA County. Watch. It'd be statistically impossible for that to be. You think they cook that up in their tents? They might smoke it there. They might smoke it there. The dealers are in your fucking neighborhoods, man. The dealers are in your neighborhoods. Are in the neighborhoods. The dealers are in the neighborhoods, especially around the low-income housing. I know because I live here. I know because I live here. I live here. Get out of your fucking bubbles, you idiots. My dad was a cop. I talked to cops all the time. I'm seeing the same shit. I saw when I wrote for the newspaper. God bless it. Just went on a whole rant in the comment section. People, people do not. People that talk crap about homeless people, I feel sorry for them. Oh, they're all drug. Yeah, there's a lot of drug addicts out there. What do you think they're doing? Cooking it up in their RVs? They're not cooking it up in their RVs. They're buying it, smoking it in the RV, and then the drugs are in your freaking neighborhood. I bet your neighbors are smoking and you don't even know it. I remember when I was writing for the newspaper, I had there was a guy, Bill Bauer. Me and him used to go bump heads all the time in the comment in the column. Okay, one day he made that same comment. Oh, well, there's all homeless drug addicts and drug dealers. Yeah, there's drug dealers on the street. But they ain't cooking it out there. I told him it's in your neighborhood. It's one of my. I got the letter too. I said it's in your neighborhood. And like not even within a week or two, the column came out and right across the street from this guy's house, and he wrote about it. He wrote about it in his column. You know, no, the people wrote about it. They found out they lived across the street from this guy. You know, they didn't print his address and they didn't print the address of the place that you still pictures of it. Okay, they didn't print the address. Okay, because there's an ongoing investigation when they found it. But it was a drug warehouse. They were renting out an apartment as a drug warehouse right in the neighborhood. happening in Dalton, Illinois, in Thornton Township, where I'm from. I'm from Chicago. My mom grew up in South Holland. She went to Fenger High School. Okay, my dad went to CBS. It's the same thing. This woman embezzled millions of dollars from these people. She got caught. She got caught. She was blatant about it. These people aren't blatant about it. How can you lose $4 million in a year? Even if you're building a building, man, you take out the loan and you build the building with that loan. And you with low income housing, I guarantee you they got some sweet loan deals over there. You got some sweet ass government funded loan deals. But they ain't paying as much money as the private investor would be to build an apartment. I'm just gonna stay on. I'm gonna rant for a while, man. Okay, this is like 4 fucking hours. I mean, it's really funny when I see stuff like this. I seriously think it's hilarious. I seriously think it's hilarious when I see people do say stuff like that. I'm serious. I mean, they do not understand what is going on. They don't. They don't. They just go by what people tell them. That's all they do is go by what the people tell them. That's all they do. You know, you got LAPD right here. LAPD out there doing the work of a city employee, a trash collector, pay them some overtime and let them go out there. And you got community service people. Hell, you can get a con from the freaking you can get a con out of the freaking state prison system and have them pick all this shit up. You can get that work for free. You can get it for free. Maybe you have one or two cops there to supervise, but you ain't got 10 officers out there raking shit up and degrading themselves, degrading the badge. Yeah, I'm proud of the shit, you know. My dad was a cop for 34 years, man. That's disgusting what I'm seeing right here. Seriously is, man. And meanwhile, around the area, they're selling dope all over the fucking place. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. It's just like I wrote in a damn comment, man. Where do you think the drugs come from on the street? They don't come from the fucking street. They ain't cooking it up in their fucking tents. They're smoking it there. They ain't cooking it up in the RV. They're smoking it in there. It's coming out of your fucking neighborhoods. You know, I guarantee you got dope dealers on the other side of San Vicente, man. Guarantee it. I can guarantee that one, man. You know how many fucking dope fiends are up in fucking Hollywood Hills and shit? You know how many high class dope fiends are sitting up there? Yeah, those are the ones that are dealing to the street over here too. We think they keep the shit separate or something, man. They don't give a fuck who they deal drugs to. The more the money, the better it though. But if they can nickel dime you on the street and make the money that way, they're gonna do it that way too. They're fucking criminals, man. The fuck? Why do you think all these criminals are being allowed to run the street? Because the criminals are running everything right now, man. The fuck, man? It's a criminal fucking enterprise. You think if the good guys were in charge right now, there'd be fucking dope running the street, and all these fucking homeless people would be out here, and you'd be paying $10,000 a month for a 2-bedroom fucking apartment. Come on, man. Man, I don't pray often, man, in public, man. I don't. I really don't. I pray for my girlfriend when I send her video messages and we talk. I pray with her, but I'm just saying, God, please give me a break here. You know, I ain't the best guy in the world. I know it. you know, but you pulled me through all this stuff, and you gave me all this stuff. And now you got me between a rock and a hard place with all this garbage that they're doing to us over here in the building, and not offering any help for me to fight against this stuff. I don't know where to go for help for this. I'm out of touch with everything right now. And I'm sure every place that I would have gone is they're complacent, man. They're complacent, or else they're in on it. Because not everybody's bad, okay? But there's certain organizations that they're like this with the whole organization that's creating all this homelessness and high rents and all this shit. There's people they got organizations backing them up. You just don't know which ones. I'm just disgusted with this, man. I told them the reason I'm making this video. I told them the phone's gonna die. I said, okay, I'm gonna do it. All right. And I showed you. I showed you, man. The phone was dead. Okay. I called. I believe I called while I was here. The phone was dead. I showed you the phone was dead. I showed you the battery was dead. Now it's got to charge again. And this thing takes like 5 hours to charge almost. Literally. It's sitting at 1 bar. And I've been on here almost 2 hours. It's sitting at 1 bar. Let's see if we can get it up there. It's sitting at 1 bar. You see it on it right here. You see it right, right there, right there by my thumb. Oh, right there by my thumb. I believe you can see the battery on there. Let me open it. Let me expand this so I can see if you can see it or not. Right by my thumb, you should be tilted so I can get the light off it. Right there by my thumb. There you go. See the battery? It's been charging for 2 hours right now. And I told her this was gonna happen. I'm not gonna risk going on the site without knowing the fucking password, because that's a government fucking site. Okay? I don't need them popping up into my ISP thinking I'm trying to break into somebody's fucking account. There's already so much scamming going on Social Security, man. People don't even understand how much scamming is going on in Social Security. The freaking illegals are collecting fucking Social Security. They didn't even pay into it. And they're going to start pulling the low income housing out from under us here, too. That's what the DI program is. I'm expecting to be homeless because I'm a white fucking Christian fucking male. Yeah, heterosexual male. I expect to be put on the street, especially for the Christian part. It's one thing about fucking non-Christians, man. The ones that are doing this, that mock God and all that stuff, the ones that are mocking God and all that shit, I feel sorry for them, man. You know, that's why it says, "Do unto others as you have them do unto you." These people treat me just the way they want to be treated, and that's the way I'm going to start treating them. I'm going to treat them cold and indifferent, man. You want to treat me like I'm cold and indifferent. I'm going to treat you like I'm going to treat you're gonna treat me with cold indifference. I'm going to give it right back to you. Straight the fuck up, man. I'll start telling them, what does it matter? I'm a piece of fucking meat, right? I'm a piece of meat, right? I'm just a paycheck for you guys. They don't like to hear that because they know that hits home. You know, the truth always fucking hurts. Always, man. I've been told the truth so many times and I've cried over it when I didn't know the truth about myself. I'm not even surprised, man. Like I said, there's some good people who work over there. I'm not saying they're not, but the top echelon, they are assholes. Anything from the building manager on up, or from the building super on up, are fucking assholes. They're the ones that are sucking up all the fucking money. And I'll treat them just like they treat me. You treat me like a piece of meat. How about if I act like a fucking piece of meat? How about if I come up there and act like a piece of meat? I mean, I'm tired of being treated like that, man. That's bullshit. I can go out there and roll around out there in the street and get treated like a piece of meat. I'm a fucking piece of meat in a wheelchair to the people out there. Some people out there, man. Some people. Hell, they don't even see me because I'm below fucking eye level. And I'm gonna have to suffer with the people that own the building that I'm paying the rent for. I'm paying their fucking salary just by sitting in this fucking chair, just by existing in this apartment. Even a regular apartment, man. I would respect my old apartment owner. I paid cash. If I was short on the cash, he would let me go, and I would pay him back the next week. And he would collect the Section 8. He collected it with a physical receipt. He didn't computerize anything. He had receipts for Section 8 going back decades because his father ran the place. I'm sure he had older stuff, maybe he transferred over to data, but when he dealt with, basically, he did not like computers. I guarantee you, they're afraid to call Section 8. They're afraid to call over there. They are. For some reason, they don't want to talk to Section 8. They just want to collect the money and they just want to get their taxes done. That's all. Why don't they want to talk to them people over there? Maybe they're doing something that Section 8 isn't agreeing with. And Section 8's probably trying to cover it up because they're bilking some money over there. Wouldn't it be the first time I saw corruption in Section 8? When I was downtown LA and I lived at St. Joseph Center, or not St. Joseph, St. Vincent's, down there, Misery House. I went through their program because I was coming off of being kicked out of a shelter, and I got a job and I got a hotel room. But I lived there to get myself up. They got caught selling Section 8 vouchers down there. The FBI walked in one day and I was watching something on TV. The FBI walked in, handcuffed the lady, and walked her right out the fucking door in front of us. She was selling Section 8 vouchers to her buddies. It was happening back there in 90 something. It's 2015 or 2024. I guarantee it's happening big time right now. Guarantee it. You say there's not enough low income housing. I can go over there and find about, I guarantee you there's 1,000 apartments between here and San Vicente and uh between Ocean Boulevard and uh Ocean Boulevard and 23rd, whatever that is, before San Vicente would turn back into go up into being freaking up into Hollywood. All that area right there, all high end apartments. I guarantee you there's not one full building in that whole strip of land. Not one. You got low income housing there. You just don't want to force these fuckers to do it. You don't want to regulate the shit. Now, I'm a believer in capitalism, man. But when you're dealing with human beings, you got to regulate the fuck out of it, man. Food, shelter, and clothing. The three things that human beings should be heavily regulated. Heavily regulated. Prices and everything. Everything else are cars, and you don't need a car. You can get on the bus. Those are luxury items. Food, shelter, and clothing, man. If you go to buy a TV, yeah, tax them. You don't need a television. You need a telephone. You're going to get taxed on that. You're going to get taxed on everything you buy. But you need food, shelter, and clothing. That should be heavily regulated. I'm not saying people can't make money. Never said that. But you don't need 1,000% profit. That's ridiculous, man. That's price gouging. Just because you ran all the mom and pop fucking apartments out here that were moderate and low income housing, and you built big apartments and nobody's renting them because it's too fucking expensive. I wrote about this shit back in 2003, man. I call it economic gravity in the real estate industry. Whatever goes up is going to have to come down. What happened in 2006? I gave it a 1 to 5 year window. What happened in 2006? Hey, shit popped. Was it no? It's 2000. Yeah, it was 2008. 6 to 8. That's within the parameters I set, man. 1 to 5 years. I thought it was going to happen faster. Now you've seen all these homeless people out there, and you're blaming them for being homeless. That's what I'm saying. You're living in a fucking bubble. Yeah, there's drugs and alcohol, and there's all that other shit out there. There's mentally ill people out there, But the majority of people weren't like that well before they went out there. But the only thing that crosses those lines is a straight up criminal, man. You could be a criminal living in $1 million mansion, or you could be a criminal and just got out of pen on the street. You could be a drug addict in $1 million mansion. That criminal don't care who he deals drugs to. He'd rather have the $1 million guy, but if he can get the street guy too, he gonna make his money any way he wants. These drug dealers are living in your fucking neighborhoods, man. And you got the cops out here picking up fucking trash in LA. That's fucking ridiculous, man. That there's no logic behind that at all. None. And the cops' hands are tied. I talked to the cops about that garbage going on across the street from my apartment, this stupid protest. All them illegals out there fucking asking for more money in my country. The amnesty babies. Clinton's amnesty babies. The ones that never had to assimilate into our culture. And all you hate American people, man, move out of my country then, man. Leave. Leave, man. Or the ones I want to say no. There's places that are exactly the way you want them. Okay, China's exactly what you want here. Move to China. Russia's more democratic now. Russia's no longer the boogeyman, really. They're just following China's lead because China's the communist one right now. North Korea, China. Move to Iran, man. Move to Saudi Arabia. People have more rights here than any place else in the fucking world. I'm not saying that just because I'm proud to be an American, man. I've lived here for 65 fucking years of my life, man. I've seen more freedom taken away than I've seen given to us right now. From the time I was a child till now, I've seen more freedom taken away from us than we have right now. And we're still the best country in the world right now, even though they're trying to collapse our society. Like I said, I'm just waiting for my girl to come on right now, man. I need to vent. Maybe it'd be safe for posterity or something. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, man. I even called them people. I called them in the morning, the day before yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? It was yesterday. Called them in the morning. It took them till the afternoon to call me back. And yet they're worried about my paperwork. My paperwork isn't holding anything up, really. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe they're going to hear what I have to say before they get their paperwork. Because they know I'm right. They freaking know it to the core of their bones. No, 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 the law, no, no, no. No, man. They're breaking every law in a fucking book with that rental contract. They're taking all my renter's rights away from me. I can't even get a freaking I can't even get a I can't even get a receipt for my money. And that doesn't count as a receipt. That's my receipt. They're supposed to give me one to prove that they got the money. I don't care what it says on their books. They're supposed to give me one so I can present my receipt and their receipt if anything ever happens. So in other words, they're taking my right to defend myself in court away from me. And I know for a fact Section 8's got something to say about it. That's not why they're not calling Section 8. I've even told them over there, man, they don't have a full-time manager over here. So Section 8 is being complicit with all this shit. Somebody's getting a kickback somewhere. Like I said, when I was downtown LA, yeah, I was in Skid Row before I became fully homeless. And yes, I smoked dope down there. I smoked dope in Long Beach too, right after my divorce. But I always maintained a place to stay. I always had food. I wasn't a stupid dope head. That would be what you call a functioning drug addict. That probably could have held down. As a matter of fact, I did hold down a job when I was doing speed during my separation. I held down a job. Did really good too. I didn't fuck up or anything because I knew my job well enough that I could do it sober as loaded. But that doesn't diminish my experience. That doesn't diminish what I say because it did happen. You can read about it. You can go in the archives of the newspaper for LA Times, and I guarantee you'll find it in the Times. 1993 or 4. No, this would have been 4 around 5. They caught them selling Section 8 vouchers down there. Are they doing it here too? Is that what the controversy is with the Section 8 vouchers? That's what I heard. I go by what I heard, and there was a whole commission on this stuff. They went over there and played the city hall, checked the box game, which you ain't gonna give. They're just gonna laugh at you. You're gonna be in their face for a minute. You might get some stuff done, but when you raise your voice again, you're gonna smack down. I wrote for a newspaper for two fucking years. I bumped heads with everybody in this city. Everybody. From the city council and the mayor on down. Hell, I even helped Feinstein move some boxes when I was knew him. Dude used to skateboard up to me and talk to me all the time, man. He was a Green Party dude. I've talked to a lot of city council people here, man. I've talked to some freaking people from freaking the Rand Corporation trying to figure out how the hell I'm going to college and I'm not breaking on the street. I'm not out there talking to a tree and smoking dope. I occupied my fucking time. I did what the Marine Corps taught me to do, man. I worked and occupied my time. And then I see these people in the YouTube over here, and I guarantee you they don't want to talk to me. They don't want to meet anybody who has been homeless. The first thing they'll probably try to do is label me as being off the deep end. That's the first thing. Oh, you're homeless. You're probably crazy. Yeah, okay, dude. You don't get a college education on the street by being nuts. You don't write for local newspaper by being crazy. You don't work by being nuts. And I got people that back me up. I got people on the pier that'll back me up. I used to work for them. The hat cart and the sunglass cart. Unless they sold those two. The hat cart's owned by Shaheen, and the sunglass cart is owned by Danny. Unless they sold them off. I probably know some of the people that are running the food carts down there. Some of the legal ones. And you don't want to listen to me, dude? I mean, what the fuck? None of these people, the people at the top, they don't want to hear what I'm saying, dude. They'll be the first ones to label me as being off the rocker. They'll be the first ones to try to label me as that. Something shady going on with these agencies, man. They're not cloning fucking homeless people to put them on the street. And you're not telling me when you're paying $10,000 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment that has nothing to do with being fucking homeless. The fuck? Connect the fucking dots, man. They're right in front of your face. Connect the dots, man. I don't even need to do research to see that stuff, man. It's right in front of my face. It's plain as the big old schnoz I got right here. That fucking German nose I got from my grandpa. Or the Native American nose I got from my grandpa. One or the other. I don't know which one it is. I mean, I should not have even have to go through that shit, man. They could streamline that process just by having you sign a piece of fucking paper. And they can get all that information from Section 8. They can get it all. I guarantee I've done it so many. I've signed paperwork over to people at OPCC all the time. I had to sign paperwork for them to get paperwork from Section 8. I had to sign release forms. For some reason, they don't want a tie between here and the Section 8 building. They don't want a paperwork tie. You know, I post this. I post this long ass one. I don't care. If you don't watch it anyways, just for me to get it off my chest. Maybe I'll shed a tear or two. It's not like looking at yourself in the mirror cry. You know, you really you get down inside here when you do that. And I've done that many a fucking time. If there's no order, there cannot be chaos. Take my word for it. Because out of chaos is going to come order. That's the way the shit works. It's the way the Hegelian dialectic works. They're causing all these problems and they're going to give you the solution. It's exactly what they're going to do. It's a sociological fact. They've done it over and over and over and over again throughout history. And then people step up to the plate, they get back down a little bit, and then they start all over again. It's good versus evil, straight the fuck up. Straight up evil. You know, there's something that I know. I don't know. It might be my own little theory, but you can't hurt another human being unless and not hurt yourself. Not a normal human being. Only a sociopath can do that, or a narcissist. Even a narcissist is going to feel it eventually. A sociopath is detached from the feelings, and that borderlines on the insanity part of everything. That's where genius and insanity sit right on the edge of each other. I guarantee you, a lot of geniuses become sociopaths. They just cut themselves off from the emotions completely. Narcissists are a bit different. They feel something for themselves, and they don't know. They don't want to give it to you. They're selfish in their own feelings. but they have feelings. And if you ever hit a chord inside of them, that's when they go off. When you hit the chord inside of them, that's when they go crazy. When you hit that chord, I know. I sat on that part of narcissism for a long time. I'm smart and I fucking know it. For a long time, I didn't know it. That's where the narcissism came in. I had to fucking compensate for not knowing that I was intelligent. Even though deep down inside I knew it, because I knew I learned fast. I knew I could do things quicker than a lot of other people. I pick up things really quick. Even with the senior brain, I pick up things really quick. I'm 65 years old. I forget words and I don't forget the meaning of the word I want. I don't forget the gist of what I'm saying. I just forget the word. So something's blocking the ROM from the RAM. We got some dysfunction in the RAM up here somewhere. There's another thing about sociopaths too. I don't think they have that little piece of brain matter tissue by their heart. Every human being physiologically has a piece of gray matter by their heart. Gray matter. I'm not saying a brain tissue. I'm saying gray matter. Probably the same type of tissue. It serves the same function. It remembers feelings. That's why the Greeks, the Romans, they all thought your feelings are centered right here by your liver or your heart. Very few sit in the bladder or something like no. Your feelings, the seat of your emotions, are always right around here, where that little brain matter sitting, where that little gray matter sitting. It remembers your feelings. That's why your heart twists up when your heart gets broken. Have you ever had a broken heart and you ever felt your heart twist and it hurts? That's because that memory is sitting right there, right on top of your heart. And it's doing all kinds of crazy stuff with your hormones and stuff, and your body chemical, your body chemistry. I'm not a total doctor, man, but I mean, I cross reference a lot of stuff, like the computer, the engine, the transportation system. And I'm sad because my girl's uncle's got diabetes and he's not taking care of himself. At least that's what I'm gathering. Or maybe he took the shot. I don't know because my girl's been getting sick and she took one of those fucking shots too. They made her take it so she'd go back to college, and then they put her in a fucking. They didn't even bring her into the classroom. They made her take the fucking computer classes, and she couldn't do it. She's better one on one and being there with people, which most people. That's how you learn. I can learn online. It doesn't matter to me. I can watch shit and learn. I have a very high IQ. I can pick things up quickly, but some people can't. Some people have to be there. There's some things I can't do just looking at it. I have to be there and talk to the person while I'm doing it. And like I said, I'm an artist. I'm a naturally curious person. I love to learn. I love to stick my nose everywhere. I'm like a cat. probably why I have a cat, because I act just like one. I mean, I like dogs, don't get me wrong, but I'm more like a cat in everything I do. It don't mean sneaky. I can be very quiet, but most of the time I just kick back and observe, and that's what cats do. They kick back and observe until their prey comes up. Dogs do the same thing, but they'll more go hunt for it. They'll get up off their behinds and they'll stalk it. Cats will sit there and watch it for 20 minutes and then start stalking. Dogs will start stalking right away. Unless they're trained. I'm trying to train my cat. I'm trying to train her. I'm trying to train her. Get it. Get it, Bobby. Get it. Good girl. I'm trying to train her like that. So when I can get some gloves or something, I can train her how to scratch and I can teach her how to fight a human. She won't be mean. I won't let her be mean. I'll teach her the difference between soft paw and hard paw. When I put the gloves on, we can go hard paw. When I take the gloves off, it's soft paw. I already got her sitting and staying. So and I want a guard cat. I want a cat that's going to guard me in case I become homeless. I'm telling you, I'd rather have a cat than a dog because this cat will stay quiet until she might hiss. But when you see a 20-pound cat hissing at you, it looks like a fucking dog. You're gonna back down. Especially this girl's fast, man. I've had two cats, and they're quick. This girl's fast, and her hands are like lightning, man. Then she caught me, and I didn't even realize it until I looked down and bleeding. I mean, it hurt, and but I didn't realize she hit me until like a millisecond afterwards. It felt like she just hit my hand, and then I looked down, and I'm fucking bleeding. Oh, my girl was on. I'll talk to you later. Let me put this back up here. Let's talk to it real quick. Um, I always give her cuddles and purrs when she wakes up. This is like 9 o'clock in the morning there right now. Tomorrow morning. Yeah, I got a girlfriend in the Philippines, and she's not. She, believe me, if I bring her over here, she will be my wife. And she's another gift from God. We might not be together physically, but I love her and she loves me, and she loves my girl Poppy too. And she got a cat, I think, too. She treats me like a man. She don't treat me like some kind of fucking She don't treat me like a fucking bank account, even though she gets money from me. She asks me what I'm doing, just watching videos. I'm live on YouTube. Alright, I'm gonna end this stream so I can talk to her. I'm out. Peace out. Simplify. If I offended anybody, fuck it. I don't care. I really don't. It's ridiculous. Can you speak your mind in public or behind the scenes or even in a video blog? Anyway, peace out. Simplify. Love you guys.